Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host, Smitty. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
On for A.J. Brown. Michael Carter the second.
They don't know Jalen Hurts like we know Jalen Hurts.
They was hanging on to Jalen Hurts.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.
What up? Another episode Inside the Nest with your boy King DV and my co-host. What's going on, Smitty?
Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm feeling like this week is a little bit of a test, man. You know what I mean? But I think I got a solution to the problem.
What do you mean it's a test?
Just to see the team without, everything, kind of running it without everybody out there, kind of, taking Jalen Hurts' favorite two away from him, kind of making him learn how to manage without. I think, in the ultimate scheme of things, I think it's going to work out for the better for Jalen Hurts. I got Jalen Hurts with something like an 80% completion percentage this week.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not concerned because they're going to key in on if they were healthy, they're going to key in with AJ. They're going to key in on Devontae if he was healthy. But now, only person because they're going to go off the hot hand, which is Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert not going to be able to do too much unless they start scheming Dallas Goedert with Jahan Dotson like they did that big play. I feel like that's what's going to have to be done. It's going to have to be a different type of scheme. And also, you got to take in consideration we got Saquon now,
Well, I was just talking to some fans of theirs that's pretty reputable, and they say they believe it's going to be Dallas Goedert one-on-one with whichever one is at the time they best linebacker. That's what they just told me. I'm just going off of what I was just told. They said they're going to be
Levante David.
They said they believe it's going to be Levante David or the other guy, the other linebacker, but one of the two.
Okay.
His defense does show it. Like they brought up the stats and everything. Like he's only doubled one time in his career, and that was the Super Bowl. He's only doubled a tight end one time, and that was Travis Kelce in the Super Bowl in 2019.
Okay.
So, in our favor, that is favorable. We have a guy that can get open in Dallas Goedert, so they should be able to take. But we can't talk. Listen, I don't even care if they hit me across the head for this one. When they do finish down low.
I know exactly what you're about to do. I know what you're about to do.
I don't care.
They're gonna
I don't even need the monetization. When it's done download, I'm gonna play it. But yeah, man, I don't care if they hit me. Hey, I cannot monetize it. It's fine. They won't take it off my page. They'll just tell me I can't get money, which is cool.
Right.
Which is cool. I like that moment, bro. That moment really sparked something. But let's play it.
Late on Monday. Then they turn it around here in New Orleans.
Hurts is back. Hurts steps up. He fires.
Trying to get some of it back. They'll get plenty. Dallas Goedert is right up.
Go, son. Unhook the trailer. Unhook the trailer, goddammit.
60 yards from Hurts to Goedert.
Dallas, you slow mother. I'm sorry. I'm happy. I promise.
He said, I'm sorry. I'm happy. I promise.
Every time he say, unhook the trailer. I died, bro.
You know why I think he said that? Because every single time he got a little nice speed or whatever like that, what he does, as soon as somebody comes, he goes like this.
But he literally stiff-armed a ghost.
No, but yeah, I think that Dallas Goedert. If you think about that injury that he had, of course it was a dirty like grab by the Dallas Cowboys fan. What was that, like a year ago? But I feel like he caused his own shit, man. Just go down, man. Just go down. If you're not gonna make it, and you know you're not gonna make it, just go down. Don't sit up there and do some like the controller like got jammed or something, and then he got stiff arm. Like it's weird. It's weird talk. But no, I think Dallas Goedert is going have a mismatch.
Hey, shout out to Doomsday, man. Member for 2 months, man. He said, "What's up, good people?" And we good, man. We learning. We finna figure out what's going on. Hey, Jigga, listen, I'm gonna tell you this, Jigga. I would rather them put Wilson in 50-50 ball situations than wide open situations. I'm not gonna lie. You can go back and look at the Florida State tape. I dealt with him for 4 years. 50-50 ball, he muscling. You give him that easy wide open completion, running down the sideline, he gonna drop it. No cap. No cap. Put it up high. That's his best high point, is his best attribute. I swear to God. All his big plays for Florida State came with them putting it up high, him muscling the cornerback falls, and then he to the races. But putting him in one-on-one situations and letting him beat somebody, and you talk about getting it to him wide open.
I'm still not convinced that he's fully healed yet.
I liked it what he did though. That third down play was, I liked it. That he made a miss, came up out of it when he got the first in a big moment.
I'm not convinced.
He
got to convince me that
he naturally slow, bro. He naturally slow. He fast.
He goes
in a sense, but he naturally slow.
No, he uses his length.
Yeah, he got stride. Like if he catch you slipping, he can beat you out. But he ain't just outright just killing nobody. Nah, long distance he might get you. What's up, Kev?
Yeah,
but we gonna have to have an interesting game plan. What you think? What you think the game plan is going in?
Like I said before, I feel like that Jalen Hurts is going to be the most comfortable that you've seen him this season so far, because I feel like in the beginning of the game they're going to try to throw that at him, and he's going to be ready for it. And I think that with Kellen Moore and working with the wide receiver coach and everything, they're going to have these boys ready to get the ball and not try to scheme to get the 1A, 1B, the tight end open, or even Saquon Barkley open. They're going to be the number 1, number 2, number 3 guys. So they're going to have to, or 2, 3, 4 guys. They're going to have to run routes and be prepared to catch the ball when Jalen look at them. And Jalen has to trust them. That's why I said, out of all the people he trusts, you could do 1 and 2 and pair as of right now is probably Johnny Wilson, Paris Campbell. He trusts, Jahan Dotson. He's still work in progress. Hopefully that he can catch up now to the point where he can make a play and he can have a game like he did against us. What was that, the second time? I think the second time he had over 100-something yards. What was that, last year? If he could have a game like that, then everybody be like, all right, we got a wide receiver 3. But as far right now, a lot of people don't have hope because he didn't have a lot of targets. His only good play was a play to get Dallas Goedert open, really. I think Paris Campbell had some good catches in that game. I feel like I just feel like Paris Campbell will probably, fit well in him being safe, But did you see the Saints game? The stats, not stats, the playbook, where's the all 22, I should say. Johnny Wilson blocks better than Calcaterra. Did you see that?
I just told somebody today, I was like, bro, the one thing I give Johnny Wilson, that boy is going to block something. He blocked. He had a couple key blocks in that game that I was like, whoa. He just took Buddy completely out the play.
He blocked way better than Calcaterra. Calcaterra cost us a first down. Calcaterra, and that might have cost us a touchdown. It could have been a touchdown. It could have been a touchdown.
On the tush push? You talking about that one?
No, yeah, the tush push, yeah.
He got smacked. And listen, I don't know how you end up from here to land like this. like somebody taking you to jail, bro. I was like, what? What? I had to rewind it. I was like, how did he get? Before the ball even got to where he was supposed to be, he was laying down, head first in the grass, flat.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned. I'm not too concerned about this this matchup, but I do want to talk about the Saints matchup. I mean, what happened? You know, we didn't really get to spill into too much into detail about it. I feel like McFangio deserve like high praise right now because he was able to know what was needed to be done in order to win this game. I watched the Dallas game with the Saints, and certain things that the Dallas Cowboys did that made lanes open for Alvin Kamara. And I'm sitting here like, yo, that's why a lot of people thought that we was going to be in trouble. But Vic, brought the extra guy or two down, and then he also ran stunts. He ran so many stunts throughout that whole game. I'm like, yo, he figured it out, like, to stop how to stop the run. And then he also rotated Zach Bond into the edge, and then he slid the defensive line over. That gave a mismatch to Jalen Carter all game. There was a lot of stuff that I saw that I'm like, yo, he
well, he tried to do it against the Falcons too, but the problem was the Falcons kept coming out in 11 personnel.
Yeah, but
so that leaves you can't, if you have come out in the 5-man, it kind of leaves one of your men like Nakobe Dean in a 1-on-1 situation with a possible receiver. You hoping it's a tight end. That's the hope. But it's possibly a receiver, which we've seen him get caught in a couple of times, but they wasn't able to get there because the pressure was coming. He tried to launch it deep. A couple of times Nakobe was stuck on. I seen like one on the R22. He was stuck on Rashid Shaheed.
Yeah, man. I was like, no.
But listen, the lucky part is Rashid Shaheed ran a trash route anyways. It was. I don't even think he was a real route. I think he was just trying to rub out the middle to get the linebacker to move.
Yeah,
I'm glad we was able. But I mean, when I look back at the stats, though, not only did he have a game plan for the run, he took Rashid Shaheed out of the game. He made sure he was a non-factor. 5 targets, 0 catches, 0 yards.
0 yards. Yep, and he was killing dollars too. So, but
He's
yeah,
everybody. He killed the Panthers too. I mean, he went for like he was going crazy with the big plays. I think he was leading the league in big play yardage and stuff like that. Like so, for him to come in with a game plan to shut both of them down kind of surprised me a little bit.
Yeah,
especially when I seen him leave Quinyon 1-on-1. I was like, oh,
because I know Quinyon was up for the match.
But you know sometimes just don't be trusting the young guys, so they always trying to slide help. Quinyon was like, I got this, coach, 1-on-1, lockdown. I think he did get burnt.
I honestly
he did get burnt. But he recovered.
I mean, he's still a rookie. I'm not saying he all defense right now, but he's still a rookie. But I feel like that he's up for the challenge. I think that he has way more confidence in him than he does like Isaiah Rodgers right now.
Isaiah still hurt. Did you see? You didn't see that big cast on his hand today?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Even if he wasn't hurt, I feel like that Isaiah Rodgers would not be starting.
I don't know. If he wasn't hurt from the beginning, you saying? I think he would have been starting. But that big cast on your hand, bro. I looked at that thing on his hand, bro. It's nothing he could do with a receiver, bro. Especially the key thing you need to do if you get there, catch the ball. He can't do that. It looked like him falling. I don't even know if he could PBU with that hand.
No, I'm saying that or PBU.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't even think he could PBU with that hand. That's
what I'm saying.
That thing was like this. I'm like, what? So I don't know. I need to see something better than Avonte Maddox.
No, Avonte Maddox is gonna play. He's gonna play.
That's nasty. He shouldn't.
He's gonna play. They like him.
Shouldn't.
They like him in the slot.
I don't know why.
Because right now, the setback of Cooper DeJean, And then, you got to have Quinyon on the outside. Who else will go play the outside? You can't have Kelly Ringo. Kelly Ringo stiff as hell.
We're going to see. I got to see what happens when that cast come off. If the cast come off and that man's still on the bench, then I don't know. I can't say too much then. I don't mind where you put Quinyon at this point, bro. Quinyon going to lock everything up. You can't play with him.
I ain't gonna say he's gonna lock everything up. He gonna challenge. I'm saying he's gonna challenge everything. I don't think he's gonna lock everything up because he got a couple times.
No. He got in zone integrity. He hasn't got one-on-one. His zone integrity is his zone depth and integrity. But look, they tried him on that same play. They tried him on that same play that Atlanta tried him on. And he made the play on it this time. He was there. He didn't underplay it this time.
Yeah, because he studied the tape. And they made him study that tape. You could tell. He was ready for it. I was shocked to see Slay before he got hurt. Slay actually, stop a touchdown from happening. I was shocked at that. I was like, oh, Slay got his knees.
Yes,
back.
it is. But he always played good to me in the first half of the season. I always thought he was like first 8 weeks. I don't have no problems with Slay. It's the back nine when I get the problems.
Yeah.
I've always said that. Like the first 9, I'm like, hey, look, you got it. That back 8, 9, sometimes 9. Like I'm like, hey man, you look a little winded. You look a little juiced, old man.
Going to the offense, man. I love how shout out to Fred Johnson for stepping in there and making a play. He was a part of that big 65-yard touchdown from Saquon. He was a part of that. He was emotional. It was a lot of guys emotional about this game, man. CJ Gardner-Johnson, Reed Blankenship, Fred Johnson. You just seen a lot of emotion out of everybody. I guess everybody fed off it, especially after the whole situation with Smitty. And for people that don't know, that's not on Twitter or anything like that, homie that hit him only got fined $4,600. $4,600. No suspension, no penalty, no nothing. That's like what? $46 to an average person.
Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's trash.
Ooh, where's her wrench?
I got you. Just chill. This your first time here. Don't jump on my head, just give me 2 seconds.
She said, where's the wrench, brother? But yeah, man, I think that I really believe that he should have got fined a lot more. I feel like that he should have been suspended a game. But that was a dirty play. And nobody gonna tell me different. She said, no, it's not. Oh.
I don't remember the other time. Oh, you was here, I think it was a Saturday. Maybe? Nah, I don't remember. Nah. You got
probably
it now.
Her first time here. It's probably her first time on Wednesday.
You got it now, so it don't even matter.
But no,
he said Quinyon is a match from heaven for Fangio's speed and awareness. He has plenty of tape as his own corner. His issues is probably rookie based, where Fangio is teaching specific traits for his scheme. Obviously.
Yeah,
he
and that's why
it's
that's
just
why
depth in when they change things up, how the zone change for certain certain plays. But he doing good.
I know we hopping back and forth, right? From last game to this upcoming matchup. How confident are you that we will see Devin White play against his old squad? 0? You think he's gonna be?
He gonna be. Hold on, he gonna with his shirt on, with his jacket. You know what I mean? Kiki and laughing with AJ and Devontae. That's where he gonna be at.
I agree, Kev. I think that we're going to get more of a togetherness and brotherhood because that was more like they were going through adversity and they stuck it out, man. Like I've seen so much stuff from last game that I haven't seen in the past 2 years. You know, the 2022, you know, it was all good because we were playing ball and we were winning until you know, that Washington Commanders game. 2023 was horrific, but nobody was together publicly. You know, they say they was having team meetings and all that, but this year so far, and we only going into week 4, I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen Saquon Barkley basically yell at somebody, a couple people. You know, he told the whole team, we going for 2. I don't even think Sirianni called it. I think he called it because he was like, we going for 2. And then he said, we got to think, we got to stick together, keep your head in the game. You know, I'm looking at him do this on my screen and I'm like, yo, that's what I'm talking about. That
him and Jalen both was doing the same thing. Him and Jalen was both like, we going for 2. Like we ain't worried about y'all. We just letting y'all know. Saquon looked at everybody on the line like, hey, look, keep locked in.
Yeah.
Keep your head. No penalties.
I'm sitting here like, and that's what we need. And that's what we need. And that's why I'm saying that I feel like we're going to be fine this game. You know, it's not going to be one of those routes or anything, but we're going to be good. You know, we still got leaders all across the board. The only thing that you got to worry about is the wide receiver core, but I feel like that they'd be fine. All we need, and I'm begging, Jahan Dotson, please have a game. You good for 1. He's good for 1. Please let it be this game. Please let it be this. He's good for 1. I'm not saying it will be. I'm just asking him, look, do what you did to us the second game from last year. You had over 100 yards. I don't think he scored, but he had over 100 yards. So he became a threat. Be that Jahan Dotson. You know, figure it out. You know, you the guy.
I think the thing this week that I think will get him involved and get him to have a good game is the fact he's going to be the focal point. Even last week going into that game, you know, he wasn't even probably part of the focal point. You know what I mean? It was still Smitty. It was still Goddard, Saquon. You know what I mean? So This week, you don't have anybody at receiver but you that they probably feel comfortable enough to put the offense in your hands and let you kind of work a little bit. So I think this week, he will get schemed open. He will get some of those plays. I'm more concerned with Jalen trusting him than him playing well. Because I know how Jalen is with trust, bro. Like, when he don't trust you, you might get passed up on a route. You might not get seen a couple times. Like, I know how he is with trust. When he trusts you now, you gonna see his head swing from once. He gonna see you quick. So if he do trust him, bro, you know, in practice, he's showing up, he put it on film, he doing all the necessaries to be, you know what I'm saying, to be in the game plan. He's, you know, he executing the routes and plays. I think he can have a game, bro. They are injured in the secondary, they are injured up front. They didn't get 1 pressure last week. 0. They put a 0 pressure. So I mean, if Jalen Hurts has time, Jahan Dotson got to get open, bro. I need it.
He needs to. He needs to have that time. That's what I'm saying. That's what this game is going to boil down to. The line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage is what this game is going to boil down to.
I'm watching Fred Johnson. That's the one guy we got to watch. How's he going to perform?
Yeah. After that, you know, he stood out on that big play with Saquon going to the touchdown, going to the touchdown.
It look like he's going to be the starter. That's from what I've seen today.
That's cool. But again, like you said, it's all about Jalen trusting, because I could see him going left. Just because he don't trust them, that guy. And we not really sure. I think Mekhi Becton did say that he was going to play. So
Mekhi was in the other day at first team.
Yeah, I know.
Him and Fred. So
yeah,
good. I think the only problem with him not getting back in on Sunday, he needed some of that. He got like a hard cast tape on his fingers.
Yeah.
I think they had the soft stuff with him. He couldn't get enough pressure on his hand. If you've seen it today, it was a little bit more bulky, but it looked a little harder. So I think he just needed. He got a torn ligament in his fingers.
Yeah. That's what he was saying. Antoine didn't practice today. Antoine Winfield Jr. He didn't practice today.
No. They said he. I was just talking to the Bucks fans. They said they don't believe he's gonna play.
Okay. What about
They said they don't
Kalai?
believe him, Vita Vea, or Kalai Kansi is gonna play.
Bro, I'm not concerned, bro. You know, all they gotta do is go in there and handle business. You know, but this is Philadelphia Eagles. Like I say every week, you know, they're gonna give you a heart attack. They're gonna do something.
No, I don't need a heart attack week. Please give me one break.
Bro, we went through a whole season last season with a heart attack. Every game, every goddamn game, every game.
I went through 2022 feeling very comfortable about a lot of games. Give me one.
Exactly, but a lot of people say that was because it was a weak schedule.
I just need one game, bro. Poo-poo.
We're gonna see.
Poo-poo.
We're gonna see.
I mean, bro, I think he told me they're 31st in the league.
Listen, this could be easily like that, like that Eagles versus Giants game when we had Miles Sanders. It could easily be just a run.
No. But this ain't Miles. Miles disappeared. Miles disappeared on his own. Saquon ain't gonna disappear if they giving him lanes.
No. I'm talking about the game where Miles Sanders had over 100. I think all of them was running on.
Oh, okay.
That game. I'm not talking about him disappearing. I'm saying
I thought that's about the game when we went against the Giants and they supposedly had like the worst defense. This man had like 26 yards.
No, I ain't talking about that. I remember that game.
Yeah, I can see it, man. I really can see Saquon going.
It's not really a shock. It's not really a shock when you got all this talent. It's about the coaching. At the end of the day, it's about the coaching and the execution. You know, of the plays, man. That's basically what it comes down to.
Right.
We got the talent. We got the talent to go against anybody and beat anybody. We just got to do it. You know, I just need everybody to stay healthy. So when you go into this bye week, chilling and getting better, and then we come back, you know, for this long haul pause, and hopefully everybody stay healthy. You know, we can get everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was mad about last year going into that playoff game. They didn't really have a run defense at that point, and we went a lot of pass.
But that's what I was explaining to people. That's why I was explaining to people before Saquon Barkley signed with the Eagles, and it was like rumors. I was like, "Yo, Saquon Barkley is not Swift," and everybody knows that now. Because
some people had to go back and apologize. I seen a couple videos on TikTok where people was like, "I'm sorry, Saquon. I apologize. I made a mistake." Where they literally tweeted, "DeAndre Swift is better than Saquon," and now they run.
He's not, bro. He's not.
Listen, I saw here.
Not, bro.
I said it. I tried to. Me and you tried to tell her you ain't got to be a homer and say you like Swift, but Saquon is better. It's just facts.
Saquon give you too much more for a team.
I seen the funniest statement, bro. They say running backs for the Eagles is like role players for the Heat. You know what happens with role players for the Heat, bro? They leave and they do not have a good season. They go and look.
No, they don't.
Guns. And look at Swift right now. Swift is looking real average again, and Miles Sanders is almost out the league.
I think he's going to do something mentally though, with that whole situation that situation that got brought up with Swift. You know, they say he probably had some involvement in the situation.
If that's real, then that can ruin some things.
Yeah, that's also I think it's on his mind, and then also like he's not all the way there. He can't be, because even with the Lions didn't have the greatest O-line when he had his best years there, and he balled out. So it got to be something else. It really do.
I think this is going to be a test though for Kellen and Jalen to open up a different offense, and I think Kellen has the ability to, because he played with a guy like Cooper Rush. I don't think you have to dumb the offense down because of Jalen Hurts and his ability. I I think you dumb it down for the receivers so they can get open. So they're not having complex and doing extra stuff. Nah, Slay playing. Slay was a full participant today. Full participant.
I think this is going to be more of a challenge. I'm not saying it's a challenge to the point it would be hard to do, but I think it's going to be more of a challenge on Stoutland and the offensive line and see where we're at from last year to now, because we've been practicing on this blitz, and it could be to the point where they just sprinkle it in there. Like you think it's going to happen, it's not going to happen, and then they just sprinkle it in there.
What they're going to do is what Atlanta did to us. No. Saints did to us in the third quarter, but Jalen completed the pass. They tried to make it look like cover zero, and Jalen did complete it. He was like this to Gainwell, and Gainwell came back on the comeback route, but they didn't blitz. I think you're gonna see a lot of that, making it look like blitz, and then just kind of like scattering out, confusing his eyes. But I think he's ready for it.
We shall see. I think he is too. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people giving up on number one because of the situation. But you see these stats, man. You see these stats.
You want an interesting stat about his picks? Everybody that's caught a pick has either been Pro Bowl or All Pro at least once in their career. Honey Badger, Jesse Bates, Xavier McKinney, Jair Alexander.
Yep.
And they're all right now. Only person that's not top 3 paid in a position is Honey Badger.
Right. You know, he took a whole huge pay cut. I think he still got some. Yeah, he took a whole huge pay cut. But I remember I wanted him on our team.
We did. We was definitely beating the table for him to come to the Eagles because we did not have any safety help.
Right. We didn't have nobody.
I wanted Marcus Williams at one point.
Yeah.
We almost had him. Almost had him.
But yeah, I'm not really shook about this game, man. I'm not saying that's going to be a walk in the park. Never is.
Right.
But yeah, I feel like we can win this game and go into the by 3-1. I loved what I seen from the last game. I think the last game showed the heart of this team. You know, even I don't like to say his name, Nick Sirianni, right? But
man. That's a touchy situation. I don't have.
I'm saying he was emotional.
I ain't gonna lie. I like Nick, man.
I do.
I really do.
I do. Because I like on the whole on the conference today, he basically said that, you know, he's just the passenger and Kellen Moore's the driver. But at the same time, he said right before that, when he started getting frustrated with the media, he was basically saying that, you know, I made the plays, I called that play, and I'm sitting here like, I thought that he was the driver. You could give us
but if you listen to Kellen, I understood it better when I heard Kellen kind of explain it. He was like, yeah, Nick is a vet. So, you know, I go through a conversation with him and what's the dude name? Passing game coordinator. He the Hawaiian dude, what's his name?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He said he was like, shit, it's situations where I go to Nick. Yeah, I ask him what he think I should do, because everything I don't know everything. So I kind of like the dynamic. If you bouncing it off, I don't want Nick to be like, oh, I'm taking over. But if you stepping in and you suggesting something that
that's my
quarterback coach. Pass game coordinator is damn it, he been here for a minute.
He's talking about wide receiver coach.
No, Aaron Moorhead is wide receiver coach.
No, who you talking about then?
Bro, it's how y'all gonna make me look it up? And y'all know who I'm talking about too. Y'all gonna know. As soon as I say his name, y'all gonna be like, Kevin Patullo.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? He been here for like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his last name. That's why I need.
Patullo.
When you said it, I'm like, okay.
Patullo.
I always forget about him.
He's the pass game coordinator. So, I mean, listen, if Kellen is asking for help, I'm cool with it. I don't want Nick Bogart and shit. Like, hey man, we calling this and this is that.
But see, it went right after the Saints game, before they even boarded the plane to come back to Philly, he basically made it seem like that's what he did. And then he got on the day was like, no, I'm the passenger.
Somebody said to me, like, they feel like he called plays just to take the blame. And I feel like he do that a lot. He'd be like, yeah, that was on me. I did that. I made that call. Just so you don't run Kellen down, so you don't run somebody.
Now,
and if that's the truth, I respect him even more, brother, to jump up there and say, man, I made a call.
I had a question because I had a discussion with one of my clients today.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe that he says stuff like that because of things like Fletch, Kelsey, and all them saying that he take up for us, he does stuff that he doesn't supposed to do just so he can have that assurance that he's still going to be the head coach?
Nah,
with all else
failed?
Him,
I think that's just him. I think he that type of guy. If you go back and look,
even when
he was offensive coordinator in Kansas City when he had his job in Kansas City, he would do the same things in the press conferences. He would just be like, yeah, it was my fault. I made a mistake. He's just that type of guy where he don't want to put the blame on nobody else. He's willing to take
people for where I work. People want Bill.
I don't think
Bill here.
So they willing to get rid of Howie then.
Now,
next time you ask him that.
No. Because we had a conversation.
Is you willing to give
we
up?
We had a conversation about Howie too. Now these are people that just like listen to the radio 24/7, 24/7. And the dude was like, I remember I heard it on the radio too. He said, you got to start looking at Howie because even before this game, the last game, they were like, you got to start looking at Howard because they was like everybody that he drafted and everything besides probably Jalen Carter before this draft didn't really amount to anything because they was bashing Jordan Davis, they was bashing under Kobe Dean, they was bashing Nolan Smith, they was bashing all these guys, and they was like Howie didn't really draft anybody to that made the team better.
Hey Stu, I'm with you, Stu. Hell no.
So going back to my clients, they was basically saying that Howie is an issue too because he's putting these people in place. And then they also brought up the whole Bryce Huff being here before they got Fangio. And now it's not going to, they saying that it's not going to never work.
What's up, King?
How do y'all feel about that? What's going on, King Eagle?
Listen, like I said, I understand what they said, but are you really willing to give Bill Belichick the seat to the Eagles? Is Jeff Lurie willing to do that? It don't seem like he's willing to do that since Chip Kelly. So I think Bill is automatically out. The only person I can see them possibly bringing in is a guy like, and they like, see the thing I know about Fangio and Howie, they don't like defensive-minded head coaches like that. They had their run with that back in the day, and no disrespect to the big dog, but he wasn't able to create complete offenses, and they like offense. So listen, the only thing I'm looking at is who's out there offensively. Maybe the guy from Detroit, something like that, where you could bring a guy in and he can assist. They want to see your head coach. And I just don't believe, I don't believe Bill and Howie can work it together. I just don't see it.
No,
they have two different ways of going about things. Bill is more about that's who I was talking about. Ben Johnson, Bobby Slow. I can see those type of guys coming in as OC. Well, not OC, coming as a head coaches and hiring their own OC, like the dude just did with the Panthers. Like he's brought his own guy in to call the plays and things of that nature. So I can see that. You know what I'm saying? I can see those guys maybe if they was moving on, maybe one of those. If not, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I believe Ben Johnson, Bobby Sloyd probably got some guys out there that they truly believe that can come call the offense and they can help grow. So that's the only way I see it going. If Nick out of here, it ain't gonna be no old Bill Belichick. They want somebody young and innovative who's gonna come in here and have a high flying offense and who they don't give a damn about no defense, man. Jeff Lurie has told you. He showed you. Look where the money at. The money tell you what a head coach is gonna be oriented, and the money right now is offensive.
Hey Jigga, tell the people again for the people in the back. Yell it again for the people in the back.
Oh no, I'm not saying that they are, but I'm saying that's the way I believe they would go.
I'm just saying.
I know.
I'm just saying. I don't think Kellen Moore.
That's why I want to move off Nick.
I don't think Kellen Moore will make a good head coach.
I don't think he ever has the opportunity to make a head coach here, anyways. If you was gonna have that opportunity, they would have hired you in 2021.
Yeah.
They took a chance on a guy with no head coaching experience.
And
in 2022, they went to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So
but that's what I'm saying.
No. But I'm saying, like, if they was gonna give him the opportunity, why not right then? They don't really usually, in my opinion, they don't really give up on coaches in the because the fan base. How many years was the fan base mad at Andy Reid for not being able to complete the job?
Yeah.
And he stayed for years after not being able to complete it. They weren't just getting rid of him. You know why they got rid of him? Because he started just being mediocre as far as how the offense looked, where we ranked that, how often, we making the playoffs, but we barely squeaking in. You know what I'm saying? So they like, okay, we need a spark. If he was still going to NFC championships towards the end of that, he'd probably still be here right now. He just stopped having the top success.
Yeah.
And Jigga, Doug made the biggest mistake when the Eagles told him that OC that he got with him right now, his homeboy, wasn't no good. And you need to let him go and stay here and let us help you bring in somebody else. And he said, no. And now he over there looking like Rudy Poo Milk. He looking spoiled milkish. Spoiled milkish. Looking real bad. You made a decision to go be over there with Trevor Lawrence and I can't even remember the OC. I hate that dude. Dude, buns.
I don't even want to talk about Trevor Lawrence, man. Because
I ain't even gonna get into him. I'm just talking about the Doug and his decision to go leave Frank Wright and all that, and you went with your homeboy down there to Jacksonville, and you ain't look good since you left. And how we Press Taylor and how we told you, and Jeff Lurie both told you in that interview room, Press Taylor was some shit. And you said, no. I believe in him. He's gonna get it done. And ever since you gave him the OC job, y'all been bottom of the league.
Damn. See, all right, let me tell y'all something about Nick, right? I feel like all us Eagles fans, it's easy to blame Nick. It's easy to blame Nick, and I feel like it's at fault of a lot of people besides Nick. Nick is at fault because it's a known fault of him and their management, of the plays. Why would you put a kicker out there that's cold to do a 60-yarder? It's a lot of things that Nick does that's wrong. One thing that I can say about Nick is that he's going to be a player's coach. One thing I can say about Nick is that he's going to try to do what's right for the team. I believe him on that. But it's frustrating to watch time in and time out. But like I say all the time, I would rather have a known headache than an unknown COVID virus or C virus.
My only problem, DV, with like people in Nick Sirianni, bro, is like, if we do good, he's not going to get the credit. Like, let's say, for instance, go back to the Atlanta game, right? If Saquon catches that, let's say Nick, as he said, he made the suggestion to make that call, right? If he catches that, there's no praise of Nick Sirianni. It's great call by Kellen, great catch by Saquon, great throw by Jalen. You're not going to hear Nick Sirianni's name.
Just like last year, they was blaming a lot of that on Brian Johnson. And I'm like, yo, you can really tell when Brian Johnson has to play calls and when he doesn't. You can really tell.
I think Sirianni is at a point right now with us where he like, look, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. So I'm just going to do. And I'm going to deal with the consequences of the fan base throughout the winnings. Because the only time they care about Nick Sirianni is when I'm winning. When I'm losing, I'm a piece of shit. So I need to win. And that's all he give a damn about. And I'm cool with that.
When the press conference before this, he was basically like, I'm not going to keep telling y'all. I'm not going to keep telling y'all about this. I was like, yo, he getting fed up with this shit.
He tired, bro. He like, bro, no matter what I do, thank you, Lala. I was just finna say it. No matter what I'm doing, lose. If I win, it's somebody else's credit. And if I lose, it's on me. So I might as well just do what I do. I think what you see in the Saints game, Joe Castro said this morning when I was on the show with him, is where we at. Nick is gonna do what he do, and I hate to say it, he gonna be challenging people. He gonna be a little bit more Dan Campbell than Mike Tomlin. He gonna be a little bit on the other side of being risky, and I think it's a 50-50 shot, right? So I think it's an up and down slate when you play like that, because if you hit, everybody love you, but when you miss, everybody wants your job. So, you know what I mean? He just got, to me, I feel like you got to know the game, know the scenario, know what's going on. Like Dan Campbell to me is a blind gambler. He willing to bet on a 2 and a queen in his hand with nothing on the board. You get what I'm saying? Like he don't bet on the scenario. And I think he need to. I think he need to kind of know what's going on. Hey man, look, like the Saints game, it's 0-3. You in field goal range. Take the field goal. It's 3-3. Your defense is playing lights out. You're gonna get your offense the ball back. If they score, they're up 10-3. Instead, they come out and score. They up 7-3. You get what I'm saying? Like you had opportunities to capitalize. If you take those 2 field goals, then Saquon score, we up 13-3. So even when they go down and score the field goal, there's no assertiveness from us to have to score quick. We can play the game how we needed to. We had to get that Dallas Goedert conversion. We had no choice because they had took the lead. Like it's things like that. You got to know how the game going. You got to know the flow. You got to know the tendencies of the game. You got to kind of understand where you're at. You can't just be like, "Hey man, it's 4th and 2 in the fourth quarter. I'm going," but you're up 3. You know what I'm saying? Like even like that up 3 and taking the field goal kind of made me mad. If you're gonna be aggressive in that moment too. You forced them in a situation to drive 90 yards. Instead of
having just enough time.
Yeah, and now they're probably not in hurry up. They're probably not moving fast. They're just playing football because they need to get in field goal range and not touchdown range. So now you playing the game a little different. They playbook a little different. Every play they had drawn up for that 1:48 down 6 was boundary. We attacking the boundary,
and the defense,
not a bounce.
And the defense was so god awful that they did it in a minute and 1 second. And it was god awful. That's why I'm like, you got to know how the game is playing as a head coach and playing out. And you're like, yo, the defense is not really playing that well. Let's put some points on the board. Let's be aggressive here. That's the play call. And if it fails, then we take it down to at least 56, 52 seconds.
Yeah, something like that.
And then basically like, all right, they got the ball back. See what you're going to do with that time.
Yeah,
the game could have been totally different.
They talk about all those winning seasons, and them winning seasons ain't led to a damn thing. Oh, he's never had a losing season. Because you went 8-1, good sir.
Who, Tomlin?
Yeah, he got like
Yeah.
3 8-1 seasons. Like
Yeah.
come on, bro. Yeah. The record says 500, but you're a loser.
I mean, you're gonna call it how to say. Look, we all Eagles fans.
He's Jason Garrett, bro. He's Jason Garrett with one extra win.
Or you talking about Tomlin? Oh,
Yeah.
I was talking about I was talking about Randall's point. At the end of the day, like I said, we all Eagles fans. We're gonna get frustrated with everybody. We're gonna get frustrated with everybody.
I thought he was trying to get fired.
Like, and that was my first reaction. Especially, I got on his camera and I was like, "Yo, what the hell was he thinking?" But I'm like, looking back on it, I'm like, all right, I can understand why he thought this way. But the only thing I can't get in my head is, why would you put Jake Elliott out there knowing this boy didn't even kick a 40 or 30-yarder, period? You know, now you want to go for a 60-yarder. You didn't put him in situations that, okay, he's warmed up now. So soon as he got out there for the 60-yarder, that could have been game time. That's what I'm saying. His judgment and his management is questionable, and now everybody's running with that. You know, that's your sports media. They running with that shit. Nick Sirianni's on the hot seat. He needs to be fired. What was he thinking? He's going to be a part of the Eagles' turmoil. You know what I'm saying?
But I like him when he's aggressive, but I also understand what people like mentally with him. Like, hey, you need to take everything you can because of what happened. But you can't ask that man to be passive when you ask him to be aggressive too. Like, it just don't make sense to me, DB. Like, I ain't talking about us, but I'm saying like fans. You ask for all these fourth down, go fours. You always bring up like the Super Bowl. We didn't go for the fourth. Atlanta game, we didn't go for it on fourth. Then when he go down and he's extra aggressive, you want to fire. Like that's kind of like it's lose-lose. Like there's no happy point for the Eagles if I don't win a championship, period.
It is a happy point. If all the play calls that he said worked, if we didn't go for the kicks at last game, let's take last game. If we didn't go for 3 and we got the first down and we kept moving the ball and we got a touchdown, yeah, best shit ever.
Okay, so what about the Atlanta game where he actually gets the 3 that they asking for in the Atlanta game and we lose?
Right. No, because now it's like, oh, you're not aggressive enough. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. But if it works, like if Saquon doesn't drop that ball, if it works, then it's like, okay.
Listen, you can win.
Like you said, bro. Not to cut you off, but like you said,
I was talking about Jigger. Like you can win and get booed at the same time.
If Saquon catches that ball,
it's
and game is over. No. It's like you said, it's on Kellen Moore. Yeah, Kellen Moore. That's why we brought Kellen Moore in. Now we talk shit to Cowboys fans. Now we doing all this because we got out of that game because he made a good play call.
Yep.
Never Nick Sirianni though, because Nick Sirianni supposed to come. He came into the season on the hot seat to most of the Eagles fans. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is who we got, y'all. This is who we got, y'all. So look, until Jeffrey Lurie and all them say, look, we giving up on him, man. Look, we gotta rock with Sirianni. But like I say, with every relationship, somebody's gonna get on your goddamn nerves.
Every one of them.
That's basically what it is.
Nah, but listen, I ain't gonna lie. I respect if you're gonna be aggressive. Just be aggressive in how I say it. Don't consistent, but I don't want to be like right now, Detroit understands where they at, right? They like, hey, look, when we in situations like this, Dan Campbell is shooting for it. He going for the sugar, the sunrise, and the candy, right? So I need to know he got to get better though. Like I think I had the same problems with Andy Reid, his time management skills at the end of games. Like I had situations where I thought he could be better too. Like, I'm not gonna say he's without ridicule, he's without circumstance. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we also looking at a head coach that's in his fourth year, going into his fourth year.
Yeah.
We acting like Nick Sirianni is younger than Brandon Graham. No. Kellen Moore is younger than Brandon Graham. Not Sirianni.
Kellen Moore is, yeah.
Yeah.
Nick Sirianni is older than Brandon Graham.
Not that much though.
Brandon Graham, what, 35, 36?
And I think
Nick Sirianni's 43.
41. I thought it was 42, 41. Damn.
Well, I thought it was 43.
Yeah. 43 ain't bad. I mean, you're still a young guy, and you're starting your coaching career. So some of those things you do get challenged with in moments where you might make a bad call. You might say, "Hey, let's go for it on fourth." You might misread the game. You know what I'm saying? I understand that as a young coach. You know what I mean? My first year head coaching, I made some mistakes. I understood, like, I went for it on some fourth downs. I felt like I had a Madden moment. I ain't gonna lie, DV, it was a kind of intermediate. It was a scrimmage game, but I had a Madden moment where I should have been teaching my players. But it was a moment where I should have been teaching my players how we gonna play every game. And instead of that, I was cocky. I did a trick play. You know, it did work. But later on, I was like, damn, I might have should have taught my guys some type of fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, we up in the game, and it's the fourth quarter. We trying to run the ball out. We trying to get the game over with. We trying to not be conservative, but be as safe as possible with the ball, because y'all are young. Y'all will make mistakes. And me personally, I think that's kind of what Sirianni at. It's on a way bigger scale, but he's like, it was a moment where he was like, hey, look, I believe in Saquon taking that ball and getting 1 yard on the outside, maybe more. And if he gets the one and he breaks out, like, I looked at that play two ways. If Calcaterra don't get blowed up, there's a big lane for him to ride out. If he scores off that, it still won't be Sirianni getting praised.
No, that was Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore made that tush push variant happen. That's what happened.
Even though we done called it before, it still would have been Kellen Moore did this. Kellen Moore. So
because we called it Swift. We called it with Swift.
Didn't Swift score or get? No. He got like to the one.
He had like 22 yards off of that.
Yeah, he got to the one, and then we tush pushed it in. But it's like, what if Saquon does break out? What if he comes out the outside? It's a big hole, touchdown. You know what I mean? I seen it the way he seen it, because he was like, look, if we only get the first, I'm kicking the field goal. So let me see if I could wiggle something out of the first that I believe I got in Saquon or Jalen. But he was like, I'm not just going to run the tush push. Everybody like, why he didn't run the tush push? What was the purpose of running the tush push with the amount of time you had and one timeout? He like, look, I'm going to go for the gusto on the tush push. Saquon should get one. Saquon gets the one. If not, if he don't get the one, on the brotherly sweep, if he don't get the one, okay, then I messed up. But in all actuality, nobody here thought when he handed it off, Saquon wasn't getting one. I thought Saquon was going to dip inside and get one.
I thought Saquon was just going like ice the game for us.
In that situation, I'm like, oh, Saquon getting one. Like Saquon, and if he don't get one, I believe he get a touchdown. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, this might be a touchdown play when he handed it off. And then I seen Calcaterra laying face down. Damn, I almost said some wild shit.
Yeah. You got.
I almost said some wild. Hey, that's what he was, though. You know what I was gonna say, so that's what he was.
This I'm like, wait a minute, bro. You gonna really say that, dog? Yeah, that's what they got. Robert, I appreciate you. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That they got to get better with situational play calling. That's it. It's still early in the season now. If they did this down the stretch, what? Get all the kinks out now.
Yeah.
Get all the kinks. Hey, Jigga, man, you ain't had to put it out there, bro.
Bro, straight up, anyway. Bro. That man was face down, bro. I say, what? How did you end up? Listen, this is the only thing to me. How did you end up in that position in that amount of time? Like it wasn't that much time. It was like, damn.
Bro. See, I don't even like calling the tush push the tush push, bro. That's so Diddy. That's a Diddy's term, man. I don't like calling it that. I don't even like calling the brotherly shove. Any way you put it, man, just get the first down, man.
Quarterback sneak is the best way I can say it. Though.
Yeah, quarterback sneak. Yeah, it's so wild. I mean, if you're thinking that way.
Oh man, that was hilarious to me, bro. When I seen
I said, yo, because when you was about to say it, and I looked up at you, I felt like that somebody was going to say it. Who better to say it but Jigga?
What's up, Eagle girl? But nah, bro, like. I was like, Jesus, how did you end up in that situation in that amount of time? Like, it wasn't even like, I don't even know. He got blowed up so fast.
They gotta start trying him back at that position where as though he's that extra blocker too. Stoll, I'm talking about. If they're not going to use Wilson in that situation, use Stall. I mean.
But it seems like they got some type of faith in Calcaterra. I don't know why.
Because they want him to be that extra player whereas those Dallas and everybody's like he can still catch. Like he can catch better than Jack Stall. But that's it. That's all he really does better than Jack Stall.
He's not a good blocker. He definitely not that. His blocking ability stinks. Jesus Christ.
And I think Jack Stall got a better route running than him.
Nah, I give it to Calcaterra.
Man, I've seen that dude catch. What was that? What year? I think that was that 2022?
Right, Dr. Claw. He the blocking king, and then Calcaterra the receiving guy. But that's how they was using him. Remember when Dallas got one out? They put both of them in. Stall staying as the extra blocker. Calcaterra get to run the route.
Bro, they be the perfect tight end, yo.
Yeah,
they be the perfect tight end.
Cabano? Oh yeah.
Yeah. They'd be the perfect tight end. Pause.
Yeah, man. I technically don't like how that game went, but at the same time, I think we in a good spot, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we look at Jalen. Obviously, the biggest for me right now is the turnovers. Yeah. But I think those get cleaned up as he understands what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like, yes, we see a lot of the old offense in this offense, but we also understand that he is learning a new offense. You know what I mean? So you see some old offense, but they also ask him to do some things in that offense that's not consistently what he did previously. You know what I mean? So, like, I seen him play where we ran last year, a stack to the right side with Smitty to the boundary by itself, and his first read went Smitty. Last year, that would have been first read, and he would have moved. He went boop, 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 and then he went back to Smitty. Smitty was open. But it's like they ask you to move people, and I've seen him do it, and he's doing a good job, man, picking up coverage, you know, calling blitz packages. I think the Buccaneers are expecting this 2022, 2020, 2023, 2021 Jalen. They get 2024 Jalen. He's been pretty good. I was looking for the stats. I think he's 71.4% completion ratio against the blitz this year. So he has one, but he does have one interception.
Like I said, it's gonna be smooth, and that's only because he's trying to make a play, and he shouldn't have tried to make, like, he was put in a bad situation. He's really put in a bad situation there. But overall, I think that Jalen's going to be real comfortable in this game. I think that, you know, everybody that was there last year is going to look at the Buccaneers like, yeah, Like I want them to, and what you call him is questionable too. Mike Evans, he's questionable right now. Now I don't know. I think he's going to play, but he's
Nah,
questionable.
they told me that's they weekly thing for Mike. It's like veteran maintenance.
You said weekly? Because I just got because I got him with my fantasy, and I just got that he's downgraded to questionable.
They said they during this part of the season, they say that's going to be their weekly thing. Mike Evans going to show up every week on that, but it's just veteran maintenance.
I just want because I don't like Baker Mayfield. I don't like him.
That's crazy, Jalen. To have a high percentage like that and be eighth. Against the blitz completion percentage against the blitz, 71.4%. He's eighth in the league. That's crazy. So what's first?
Right.
But Jalen has improved.
Right.
So 2021 he was 51.1%. 2020 he was 51.1%. 2021 54.4. 22 he was 58.1. 23 he was 60.5. Right now he's 71.4.
Oh my God, bro.
Can we not say he's balling until he played more than 3 games? Please.
First of all, bro, he balled that game.
But listen, didn't
Sam
Sam Howell make some nasty plays in that second game last year when they won? Sam Howell went stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Howell had like 300 and something, 3 passing touchdowns.
All I'm saying, you know how many defensive players watch and listen to everything, period. Y'all gonna get that boy hurt, man. And I like the fact that he balling, man. He's a black quarterback, man. Shout out to the black quarterback thing that Jalen Hurts and Michael Vick went to with Michael Strahan. I don't even know why he was there, but yeah, salute to them going to the black quarterback.
Well, he hosted it through Fox. Michael Strahan hosted it through Fox.
Oh, okay.
So he was the money behind it, if you want to say.
Yeah.
William, what's good?
What's going on, William?
I think it's gonna be a consistent effort. Like somebody told me today, it's no way your defense reacts like that and plays like that off circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
That was built in. He just had to orchestrate it where it worked the best. They understood the defense, but maybe you organize some things, move some people, give some people favorable matchups. You gave Jordan Davis a free run to the quarterback. Like things like that matter. And Derek Carr made big business decisions. Big business. He said, "Oh, hey, look, look, bro, you too big." And if you can get Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter in favorable situations where they're one-on-one, where they're stunting, they're not getting picked up. Listen, it can be choked for a lot of offensive lines. Yeah, it's offensive lines that's good that's gonna pick it up, but some ain't.
Did you see the Josh Sweat stat and pressures?
3rd.
Mm-hmm. I see.
He just can't get one. He just can't finish it out.
I know. I had to go back. And watch, man. It was a lot of plays, especially last week.
Derek Carr head.
Yeah, last week, especially when BG was on the what's it called?
Bro, this the thing that tripped me. I don't know if you've seen it.
He was on the line?
It was like a second or third quarter. They setting up a screen to the right side. So Derek Carr kind of like drift out. He thinking the line gonna hold this side. And he look out the corner's eye, he see Sweat, so he trying to take off. I guess he felt the footstep get too close. He was just like,
"Oh yeah, he do it."
And he looked back at Sweat like, you thought you had a sack?
Right. Because look, when he did it, I was like, that's intentional grounding. They was like, no, such and such was in the
No, the dude that was blocking was a tight end.
Yeah.
He was eligible receiver.
I know. That's why I was like, damn. No, I was yelling it, but I didn't see it until like the last second. As
soon as I seen him throw it in live, I looked at the number. I was like, yeah, I believe it. I was like, yeah, he eligible. I believe that.
Jigga, I seen that too. I've seen that too. It all came from the left side. And
he came right up the middle. They smushed that boy. I said,
yeah.
Ooh. He threw. Hey, look, he threw that thing like this. He threw that thing like. he was squished. He was just like, and he just got not enough air on it. And Reed said, "You notice Reed catch all his interceptions like the same way though."
Yeah, the same exact way. The same way. It's like,
and look,
I don't know how to.
I got to the point now, DB. I don't even be like looking at the screen to see if he caught it or not. I just be like, "That's a catch." He catch all of them like that. Like he catch them all like that.
They throw it to him. He go.
He come right up.
Did he run with the ball? Either do this, or he do the Quan, or he do something else. He'll do a dance.
People
I
like
his passion. But I like his passion though. I like his passion at the end of the game. He basically he said, "I'll die for it." I was like, "Yeah, me too, Reed, me too, Reed." What are you talking about? And he had both of the chains on. You see the picture when he was down south. He had a grill. He had the joint. No, he had the joint in his mouth.
I seen what he was like.
I get on the grill.
I was like, "What you doing, Reed?"
He black, but see, I had some people. Some people said they didn't like him dancing, but the females was like, "Yo, he invited to the cookout." So I don't know.
Hey, you see what they practicing Johnny Wilson on today?
That's gonna be a touchdown. That's gonna be a touchdown. Or
you know what it's gonna be.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You know what it's gonna be. Touchdown. Jalen gonna do one of these. You gonna think it's going to Dallas? He gonna turn back and drop a dime to Johnny Wilson in the corner of the end zone. Big toe tap.
Oh no, Jigga. Look, I was one of them that was disrespecting Reed. I was like, "Yo, man, I don't trust Reed." Because
I said the biggest thing I said about Reed was I didn't know. You know what I mean? I needed to see 17 games. I needed to see because I had seen so little, bro. Like it's. Oh, you talking about this picture? I did see this. I see it.
Yeah, that one. That had me dying. I was like, "Yo, the boy even got a grill in his mouth, bro."
He might get one though. You never know.
He gonna have to. He keep being a complimentary player like that. He gonna have to because he's gonna be more interceptions thrown his way.
I think I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna feel to say. I didn't say I was 100%. So I did say I wanted to see more out of him. Which hey look, I have no problem saying that because and that's kind of where I was at, Jigga. I've seen so much in and out safety play where a guy come in, he decent, he not really here, he gone. Like, so I'm kind of like, hey, look, I need him to show me more than Epps because Epps showed me. I thought Epps played pretty well in 2022, and we let him walk. So I thought Reed Blankenship had to put a little bit more on the table.
Yeah, and shout out to Marcus Epps, man. He did get hurt for the season. Yeah. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to play. But I understand what everybody's saying, man. I just, it was some people out there, some guys out there that I was like, yo, we could get him and CJ Gardner-Johnson together. What? But I guess Reed Blankenship played better with CJ Gardner-Johnson on the field.
Well,
and they got that
but we also said that, though. It wasn't like we didn't say that. We thought that, bro would bring out the best in him. I remember both sitting up here and saying, look, when CJ come back, you're going to see the best version of Reed Blankenship. And look at it. We see it. He wasn't catching all the things last year.
Because it's a mind game with Eagles content creators and Eagles fans, because on one end, people were saying Reed Blankenship was going to have a good season. And the next, I don't mean to bring him up, but they were saying that he was going to have a good season because Reed was back. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say his name.
You said, hold on, say that again.
So
you broke up a little bit.
People were saying that. Oh, my fault. So we were basically saying that Reed Blankenship was going to have a good season because of C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Mhm.
But people were also saying that C.J. Gardner-Johnson come back. The other person that was supposed to be off our team was going to have a good season. So who knows? And now,
why are we playing games like this?
no, listen, I'm just saying. This is why
I understand what you're saying, but why are we playing games? I don't even know why they would say something like that. That man's season of greatness is over. You see where he at?
Burzabura Street. Not Cool Cat.
It was Trey.
Trey said it. Who else? There was a couple people that said it. That he could bounce back. I'm like, no, he can't. Not from what I saw. He can't bounce back from that. He can't.
All pro, bro.
You said, time out. Hey, Jigga, you said he can't tackle?
I ain't gonna say that. I think he has some moments where he do miss the tackle, but he do pretty good at tackle.
So you gotta take the good with the bad. A lot of people are blaming him for the Brazil touchdown where he missed the tackle, and then also the Falcons touchdown where he missed the tackle. But nobody's talking about the plays where he make up for him. Yeah, right. The plays, the stop for Bijan, or just recently, he had a good play. You know what I'm saying? When he threw off his helmet, and we seen it. What? They didn't call it. He threw his helmet off.
I ain't gonna say too much, but
But he could tackle, man. He could tackle. Ain't like he's.
I ain't gonna say he a world beater, but he do make plays.
He does make plays.
He made plays. He have moments where he does do some things that we need.
A lot of people are just adjusted to this damn the scheme, man. Honestly,
it's a little.
And like I said, that play in Brazil when CJ went left, and he had to come all the way back to try to make a play. That's kind of difficult to do, especially in them circumstances. It's difficult. I don't know about the Falcons game, but I know that that wasn't really on him. I know in the Falcons game they were saying that Quinyon Mitchell blew the coverage.
Which one?
Mooney? When the receiver was that Mooney?
No, that was a one-on-one. He wasn't supposed to have 4 seconds to throw when you sent 7 people.
Yeah.
We sent 7, this man had forever.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I don't think he's not even a Jet.
Nah, he not a Jet. Hold on real quick. I
love y'all boys, man. No doubt. Love the hell out of y'all. We came in here, we fucking dominated, yes, bro. Sir. I want to ride and die with this team. Yes, sir. Ride and die. Yes, sir. We got each other's back. Turn me up, right?
Yes, sir.
Jalen Hurts looks so dang happy.
No, Jalen Hurts looked like a proud dad all the time. Even when Saquon was doing the squat, look at my boy. I'm like, yo, why you got smile? Anyway, I'm happy for Reed, man. Yeah. I think that he found his niche here. I think that extending him was a decent idea. Now, it was a decent idea. It was not like they did it 3 years. It was just a year.
Now you got to pay him again. Now you might as well have paid him at that point.
Now,
I was more mad that they gave him a 1-year deal for what? If you're gonna sign him, lock him in, and then now when you go back to the table, he's in that top 15 range money when you could have paid him as a bottom 25 guy.
I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think him and his manager's gonna do that.
It ain't about doing it. It's kind of like the market, bro. Like you gotta show him respect with what you pay him. You can't just undercut him for real. If bro, the man, what I seen, the man got the most game-winning interceptions since 2022.
Okay.
So
but that wasn't.
He come to the table. He talk about
that. Wasn't, bro. It's not like. It's not like he's doing it. Like, yes, I'm happy for him and everything like that, but it's not like he's just going there and just be like, "Yo, give me that shit." It's more so that it's a scheme that's going along with what he's doing. He's a great
but he has to.
player.
He has to make the move. He got to make the decision to drive on that route.
Who was Dallas? Cornerback? The dude that went Diggs was out.
Bland.
The other one. Yeah. When Bland was taking shit. That's why I was like, I can't really say too much. And I was just mad at Bull because he put him in the top 10 in the beginning of the season.
Bland was, when you put him in scheme, he did not fit. He started getting cooked.
No.
You start putting him out there and making him cover.
Yeah, i.e. when what's you call him? When
Blankenship is catching all his picks the same way because he reads the offense well. He knows tendencies. That wasn't a play that wasn't the first time they went to that play. The first time they went to the play, it was flipped, and CJ Gardner tried to get the interception.
Right, but at the same time, just like Jigga said earlier, that defensive front made that throw happen.
You think
that type of throw happened? It was.
Didn't that matter? Bradbury got paid off a defensive front. Remember?
You said what?
And Bradbury got paid off of a good defensive front. Remember? And then he did all that off a good. And now look, without the defensive front, he looked like granddaddy.
Wait. Now, if you would have said Reed Blankenship, if he keep playing like this, he'd be in a Pro Bowl or something like that, and then you got to go back to the drawing board. Then I'm like, all right, that makes sense.
He probably is.
But I don't know. I don't know.
I believe he will. If he keep this pace up, where he gets some more picks, he taking like I don't know, bro. Oh man, chill out. Y'all chill out in the comments, man. Eagle on Eagle crime on a Wednesday inside the nest. We not. Come on. God. We coming off a win, man. There ain't no point of no animosity being in the air right now. We trying to get another dub.
No, we gonna get this dub, and then we gonna have the driest week 5 ever. This is gonna be a lot of news. You know, what you call him is coming back. Sidney Brown. It's going to be just a lot of news. It's not going to be too much. And then we're going to prep for week 6, and you're going to know that AJ Brown is working out. We're going to know that Smitty coming back and all that. Everything will be good, man.
I'm low key skeptic. I'm low key like negative as hell about that hamstring though. I ain't gonna lie.
AJ?
Yeah, bro. We done had so many bad instances with hamstrings, bro. Like I want to be like, yeah, I believe AJ gonna be here for the Browns game, but I'm like,
no. Don't speak that into existence. He need to be there for the Browns game. He need to be there because I'm going to be there.
I don't believe it. Until I see it, I don't believe it. Until I see it, I don't believe it.
He better be there, bro.
You know the last person we went through with the hamstring, bro, that they said was gonna be out for 2 weeks. Do you remember who it was? And he ended up missing like almost 8 weeks.
Who was that?
Howard. Jordan Howard. They said he was gonna be out for 2 weeks. The man missed almost 8.
That's different though.
How? It's a hamstring.
That's different. Because what you call him playing, he had a hamstring injury. It depends on the severity of it, and I think they're just being careful of Johnny Wilson. But it depends on the severity of it.
But he had a
and
real
they're trying to be cautious.
Johnny Wilson had a real mild one though. His was nowhere close to what AJ had. AJ had like a grade 1 or 2, something like that. He had a severe one. 2 to 4. What is it? What is it? 3 to 6 weeks, some shit like that.
Look, he'd be fine. I think he's gonna be good.
I'm low key on the other side of 6 weeks, thinking he'll be back maybe for the game after the Browns. I don't know. I just don't trust hamstrings. Hamstrings are very tricky.
He's gonna play that Browns game, bro.
I know you want him to. But I gotta be realistic with myself, man. I gotta be realistic, man.
Now I don't know how much or how he gonna be like ramping himself up in the bye week and all that to play, but he's gonna be ready. He's gonna be ready, bro. And when he's ready, I'm gonna say I told you so. And I don't think he's gonna have a huge game. I just think he's gonna make some great plays in that game.
What you gonna tell me I told you so for? Because I said I ain't gonna believe it till I see it.
Right, because you trying to be negative Nancy, Debbie Downer, and I'm trying to get people to hope.
I'm just being real.
Because I'm sitting here saying, look, everybody's gonna come back like the Avengers, like when they was like, yo, to your left, and everybody start coming back.
I believe all the people will be back. I believe Lane will be back. I know Sydney will be back. The only person I'm worried about is AJ.
The only person that I'm not wanting to come back, he can sit up there and be in the bleachers with us, is James Bradbury. I don't give a damn if he come back or not. But everybody else is coming back.
I believe we will be.
I'm saying, Jigga.
Yeah, y'all can. I mean, listen, I ain't got nothing wrong with y'all having hope. I ain't said don't have hope. I said I will not believe he is back until 11 is out there taking snaps.
Shit, everybody thought CJ was going to be playing against the Saints until he said
thought he was playing. I said he was playing. Remember, I said he said he'll see us Sunday. So I said we'll see him Sunday.
That's what I'm saying. Until he said it.
Well, it was the 1 day period. He got hurt. The next day he said, "See you Sunday." So it was like, I was like, right, gonna play.
No. So a lot of people here didn't think that he was going to play until they seen him on a warm up skipping and acting a fool.
As soon as he said, "See you Sunday," I was like, "Okay, it ain't serious." CJ crypted, but he not that crypted. Yep, in a way, in a sense, I do, but I got to see it first. Because right now, he 4 interceptions in with Patrick Mahomes, and
he said that's all we got is hope.
I'm tired of living off hope, bro. I'm trying to live off actualities.
So Jalen is going to stop throwing picks. I'm not going to say stop throwing picks. I'm going to say it's not going to be consistent. I feel like that this is like the growing pains of not having any like major reps in preseason, and then also I don't know, just having different situations, man. And this is his first time doing this type of play calling in a real live game, and he's doing a great job. It's just his neediness to play that hero ball all the time, man. You know, I feel like he shouldn't. I mean, and as you look at the play, and then after he talks, you're like, okay, I understand why he did it, but at the same time, I wouldn't have did that there because you had somebody leaking out. And you could have just waited just a split second, and you could have just hit them, take the safe route, let us see another down. And this is what our thing about Jalen Hurts has been since he's been the starter, except for probably 2022. This has been his thing. And that's why I'm like, yo, we got to, you know, and I just don't like the fact that people give up on Jalen Hurts. Just like, you know, the Nick Sirianni thing. I don't like that. Like 2 years removed, we weren't talking about him being top 3. And then the players voted him top 3 this year. They voted him the best quarterback in the NFC East and the NFC, I think. So that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't be giving up on him, man. You know, a lot of quarterbacks is having difficult times right now. They're not playing as well as they supposed to. But once, you know, we get to the football season, which is like even after this bye or week 8, like I seen Jigga said I start.
I
I'm gonna start judging week 6.
Jalen Hurts is. I got told by an Eagle fan that Jalen Hurts is dog shit. That's what I got told, bro. I was so angry, and then the man told me, "Oh, you just a Jalen Hurts. You're a Hurts sexual, so you don't count." I said, "What?" I defend him and tell the truth. Like, I'll tell you what's wrong and what's right. He said, "Oh man, Jalen is turning the ball over. He's costing us games." He said we would be 3-0 if Tanner Mekhi was a starter.
Yeah, he was in the spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Did you host a space?
Mm-hmm.
Did you kick him out?
Mm-mm.
I'll blame you.
I didn't kick him. I didn't kick him.
I'll blame you.
Why kick him?
I'll blame you.
He got an opinion. Man. I can't be mad at him for the opinion if he believes
that.
You
can. Yes, you can. If you say something idiotic like that.
He said, we basically treating Jalen like Wentz. When Wentz was turning the ball over, doing all that, we justified it. We're doing the same thing for Jalen. I told him I don't justify any of the turnovers.
No, you don't.
It's not justifiable.
But you don't give up on him either. You're not supposed to give up on him either. I'm just saying, like, people are not supposed to give up on their quarterback. You know, shit. Look at the year when Dak led the league in interception. The Cowboys fans was like, it wasn't his fault. This is what it is. They had a whole goddamn PowerPoint on why it wasn't his fault. Soon as we do it for our quarterback, it's, oh no, he dog shit. He ain't this. He ain't that.
If it came from another fan base, I probably would have just been like, shut the fuck. I probably would have took Dave Mike. But coming from an Eagle fan, I wanted to hear his logic. I thought he was going to be logical, but you know.
It's never logical because it's. I can't say that, but it's not logical.
And then they hit you, and then he hit me with the man. We can't keep dealing with mediocrity at the quarterback position. What?
Right.
Where is he mediocre at? Please explain to me what he does that's mediocre. And you know, when you start really bringing out the numbers, you start showing people what's really going on, and then they like, well, he just got to do better. Okay, well, he's topping this, he's topping that, he's topping this, he's topping that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you want to give him the turnovers or whatever, but he making all the strides to be the best quarterback on the field, and you still got a problem. Right. So he almost in the Nick Sirianni situation.
Yeah, well, with the fan base, yeah.
He damned if he do, he damned if he don't.
I heard he was similar to if anybody watched Spider-Man. Watch Spider-Man before. They said that he is what's his name? The one that the villain that create his own situation and then try to save the situation. They said Jalen Hurts is that.
That's sick.
They said that's Jalen Hurts.
That's sick. Jalen Hurts does not try to get behind the 8 ball.
And they said we are like allowing him to start a fire. We call the fire department, and then when the fire department comes, we like, nah, go turn around. That's what they were saying on the radio.
It's so like to me, like Jalen do make some hero throws from here and there. I can't be facetious and say he doesn't, but like he also has made some hero touchdowns. Like he's in a new system, 5th year, 5th scheme, 5th OC. like, bruh, like the man is literally figuring out the NFL offense through all different odds and different mindsets. So he has created some bad habits. He has made some bad plays. What do you expect? You can technically say Jalen Hurts is almost going through his rookie season again every year. Like he's learning something new. He's figuring out from a different OC. How do you want to play it? How do you want to go about it? And then he come in. He made some mistakes. Yeah, he done made some mistakes. 4 interceptions, right? Okay. But Patrick Mahomes got 4 interceptions.
Robert, I agree with you wholeheartedly. That's what I was about to say too. I just so happened to look at your comment. Yeah, Mahomes got 4 interceptions as well.
Oh, I didn't even see Robert coming. What he said. Let me see.
He said,
Yeah, Pat Mahomes.
What?
Yeah, Pat Mahomes got 4. Nobody ain't talking about it.
No, they were just saying he's Patrick Mahomes. He could do stuff like that because he got rings. He solidified in the league. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. It's something that Jalen Hurts. They lift the bar up on Jalen Hurts, lower the bar on people like Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, even Joe Burrow. They lowered the bar on him.
He ain't playing good. Well, he played good against. He really did play good against the Commanders. His defense did a 2022 to him for us. They couldn't stop a nosebleed, bro. I swear.
No,
I said I'm looking at that game like, bro. That was listen. No shout out to the Commanders, but when I seen the stat, they the first team since like 1952 or something to not punt or have a turnover in back-to-back games.
Right.
I was like, the Bengals just can't stop shit. And I watched the whole drive. I was like, they're going to get this touchdown right here to Terry McLaurin. They're not going to stop it. And as soon as I said it, he threw it. I said, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what's going to happen is, Jalen going to fix all the mistakes. I can see Jalen still only throwing like 8 or 9 interceptions.
Hey, Jigga, quick question. So let's just say the Super Bowl went the way we wanted it to have went. Say we would have won. Would have been an argument that Jalen Hurts was better than Patrick Mahomes?
Probably.
That's all I want to know.
Probably so.
That's all I want to know.
Probably so. It depends, though. It kind of depends.
Jigga, that's why I Jigga my man. I was just thinking the same way.
I just said that. I said that. Without a ring, Jalen Hurts is at the fire until he wins. Bruh, it's crazy. Like, to me, Nick Foles wasn't the greatest quarterback, right? But if
he wasn't better than Tom Brady.
Like, he won a Super Bowl. He could have did whatever he wanted to in Philly, bro, and I don't think nobody would have gave a damn.
Hell no.
He was God.
Some people actually got him over like our best quarterbacks, except for probably like Randall and all them. But they got him over McNabb. They got him over Wentz. They got him over what?
I'm cool with that.
Why though?
Over which one? Which
McNabb.
Bruh, listen. I'm never getting over.
But that was consistent.
You showed up to the biggest game of your life, hungover, drunk.
Yeah.
You are a bum for that, and you will always be a bum for. I don't give a. Bro, listen. He could have had a Hall of Fame career up until 2004. Everything after that, you're a bum. You're a bum. You're a bum. You showed up to the biggest game of your life and say, you know what?
You know what's so funny about that comment, Demon? That we said the same thing about Wentz, same thing about Foles you're saying, and they both went with Frank Wright.
Foles did? When did Foles
No, Foles did. Foles did play for the
Oh.
coach, but I don't think Frank Wright was there. I
No,
don't
Frank
think
Wright
he was
wasn't
there.
there. Frank Wright wasn't there.
But Wentz
That's what he
went.
got. When Foles went, I think Frank Wright was already fired, though.
Yeah, he was fired.
Carson went back. And what that look like?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Actually, low key, looking at those numbers, Carson went back. I think they just did
Not like how he was with the Commanders. Not like how he was with the Commanders.
Right.
No, he wasn't.
Hold
bad.
on, I'm gonna go back to the stats because I gotta remember them. But I believe like we would have been okay with Carson having these. Hold on. I
But
gotta remember because I remember he had like 3,200, 3,300 something yards. He had 35.
man.
He had 35, 63, 27-7. That wasn't bad.
Not bad. No.
How do you get fired for that? Because you lost a game that you should have won.
Yeah.
If he goes to the playoffs, Carson Wentz probably still there. They probably don't got Anthony Richardson. They probably
he was there. He was there before, Claw. He was there before, not now. Carson Wentz right now. I think he's with the Chiefs.
He's the backup for the Chiefs. Yeah.
Yeah, he's with the Chiefs now. Yeah, I mean that's what you're supposed to do.
Shit, what else supposed to do? What do you think Kellen Moore did when Dak went down? He said, "All right."
I'm not talking about Claw. We're not talking about this year. We're talking about previous.
Yeah, previous year.
Because he went from the Colts to the Commanders, and then we seen what happened there.
He just wasn't good. I think Carson almost need a babysitter. He needs somebody that's gonna control his ego and attitude.
I don't know what's going on. He went from the Eagles to the Colts. To the Colts to the Commanders. That's what happened. Eagles, Colts, Commanders, and now he's with the Chiefs.
Yeah. No. You missed the team.
Who?
He went from the Commanders to the Rams.
Right, he did go to the Rams.
He won that game in week 18 against the 49ers, which got the Rams in the playoffs.
Yeah. They talking about who going to be a quarterback for one of these teams that needs a quarterback. I think the Broncos need a quarterback. What's going on? Jigging?
Bro, jigging.
All right. I think Wentz should go to the Broncos, though. I think he'd be a perfect fit.
They like Bo Nix. They like Bo Nix, man. Your boy Sean Payton like average white quarterbacks with no athleticism.
Shit, you couldn't tell him that on that win. He was running.
Man, that man ran so slow. Bro, that was the
I'm not saying fast. I said he was running. I said he was running. I didn't say he was running fast.
The slowest touchdown I've seen all year, bro. I was like, dang, is he gonna make it? Oh man. Oh, it's gonna be a fun season. I swear.
What is it that they was? What you think? What you think about the Bryce Young situation?
I mean, he deserved what he got, but they also listen. He deserved what he got. They also need to evaluate their situation inside of the locker room and on the roster. Like, you also got to understand. Yes, he deserved it because he was playing bad, but he playing bad because the circumstances is bad.
Yeah, it is.
Like, so yeah, he deserved to get benched.
Regardless,
he should have been benched from the jump. He should have never been in the game. He should have always been learning, because that's kind of what he needs. He needs to develop.
And everybody sitting up there glazing JD5 is not making it no better.
I think he need to go somewhere like the Rams, where you got an older guy leaving, the Lions. He need to go somewhere where he get the opportunity to sit, learn, develop. I think the Jets would be nice for him. You sit behind Aaron Rodgers for a year or two.
I think Seahawks would be good.
The only thing is the Seahawks you could be forced to play at some point. That's the only thing. I'm trying to send him somewhere where you got the opportunity to still sit, even if the starter go down, you might get the opportunity to still sit. You got Tyrod Taylor sitting there, who's technically the backup in you got the guy in Detroit. Like, you got guys in places. I think he just need a better opportunity, better situation, but I don't know if his stock is worth anybody looking into him. Oh, yeah, he was really cool ass. How you be mad somebody else won the Super Bowl because you got hurt? I'd have been so happy that man won the Super Bowl for me.
He took him out like the last couple seconds. Jigga, come on, man.
Shit, he might have got Kamara because Kamara. I mean, I know he said quarterbacks, but Kamara hurt.
Yeah.
Kamara didn't practice.
Kamara hurt. Yeah, his ribs and I think his hip.
And
right?
hips. Yeah. Hey, that's what happened when you run 26 times and Jalen Carter get to tackle you too many times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What you think about what Saquon said? Saquon said, it does. He trains to carry the ball like you have a heavy workload.
He said that 2 weeks ago, didn't he?
Yeah, he said
after the Green Bay game, right? Or after the Atlanta game.
Yeah, sometimes he'd be more sore. He'd be more sore. Having 10 carries than 30.
I mean, he's
so do you think we should lean on him more?
I ain't gonna say lean on him more, but I mean, he's been a high volume guy for his whole career. I mean, Derek Carr was banged up, yeah. But he's been a high volume guy his whole career. So I'm pretty sure he trains for 30 carries a game because I mean he was carrying the whole offense. So I don't think we need to lean on him more, but I don't think you should be shy at any moment feeling like you need to lean on him. You know what I mean? If you're in a position where it calls for leaning on him, go ahead. I mean, feel free. Yeah. You invested in a running back for this scenario.
Do Bryce Huff get a tackle this game?
Maybe. They right tackle pretty buzzed. He pretty buzzed. He just gave up like 8 sacks in 2 weeks.
Okay.
He gave up 5 to Aiden Hutchinson, then he gave up 3 last week to Denver. So maybe the assist that I thought Huff had in the last game, they took it away from him because it really wasn't an assist. Bruh, listen, if this man that gave up all these sacks, Huff don't get a sack, I'm gonna be a little bit upset at Huff. All right, you done played against some guys that's been battling against you or whatever, but you don't get the man that's giving it up. Like, bruh, that's almost like somebody giving away free money. You don't make it in time. You get what I'm saying? Like, you end up late. Like, how do you end up late for free money?
Right.
He got to show up for the free money, bro.
Hey, William, that's what I was saying too, man. Like, this is going to make Jalen Hurts even more dangerous because now the defense can't key in on just one receiver because they think, AJ Brown, or they thinking Devontae Smith. He can spread the ball out now. He can spread the passes out along with Saquon Barkley being in the backfield. So look, we can't keep throwing that out there. Now we can't keep throwing that out there because just like I hate to bring this up, but just like my Sixers gave a bad contract to Tobias Harris, it's almost similar at this point because it's football. We can't say
we got a better one. Hold on, we ain't even gonna say the Sixers. The Giants played 150 mil. How many sacks Brian Burns got? One sack, 150 million.
They also paid a bad quarterback.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
you got bad. People mess up, man. How he can't strike on everything, man. He can't strike on everything.
Huff killing himself right now, making it more complicated than it need to be, because he can obviously figure out a way to get there. But
when he came off of that Falcons game and said, "Look, I got to do better. I got to do this."
Out for the season.
Yeah, he out for the season. Yeah. He was like, "I got to be better," and then he come out on the Saints game and does that. He only had one good play. Shout out to
as far as rushing and passing, he had one good play. He had a few. He had a few setting the edge like 2 or 3 times.
Setting the edge. That's what I'm talking about.
He said the edge like 2 times, 3 times. That was it. He wasn't really. He didn't even make the tackle. It ain't like he said the edge and made the tackle. He just said the edge and made the play go where tacklers were.
If I heard my defensive coordinator tell sports media in the world, because we all watching, he got to separate himself from everybody else. That means you ain't even separated from Nolan Smith. So you got to separate yourself from everybody else. And you said up there like, yo, y'all paid me to be here. Look, my aggression is going to be like consistent the whole time. Like, yo, I'm going after the quarterback. I'm doing anything you ask me to. I'm be playing my game, period. So I could get these snaps. There's no way that Zach Bond, Jalen Carter, certain guys got your snaps. There's no way. You only had 18 snaps. 18 last game. 17 million a year. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying to Jigga and everybody else that keep bringing up the contract, don't look at him because he didn't pay himself.
Nope.
Look at him for I got this money to be here. He has to be effective.
Yeah, he ain't got much longer to be effective. Before we looking at him not getting stabbed. Miss Ash, what's happening? Golly. Hey, bro. I ain't seen bro about like a week and a half. What's going on with you, family?
She gonna be like, nothing, just chilling. About to make a sandwich.
Look. For the fifth flow.
She gonna be like, nothing, just chilling.
Oh man, but nah, man. I think this week gonna be the week where people put a little bit of respect on one name. Though.
I don't think so.
I think so.
They go.
I got a new job.
So congrats. Yeah.
Tell them they need to get the schedule right though. ASAP.
Hey, what? Speaking of the Martin references, where you work at, Tommy?
Tommy, you know you ain't got no job. I think so though, bro. Like I know you say you don't, but I believe like just the way he gonna play the game, what you gonna see. We miss you too, sis. The way you gonna see him play, bro. Like I think like him it's gonna be so high percentage. Listen, I told you at the beginning of the show, I think this is an 80% type game for Jay.
Right, and the only reason why I say that it's not going to change stuff is it's going to be short lived. It's going to be short lived because that's how everybody is. But that's how everybody is. Okay, he had a good game against the Bucks. Do it against this team. Or, how he going to be out after the bye? Is he going to still be the picks Hurts, or are he going to be the control the game Hurts that we saw against the Bucks? With a real Jalen Hurts stand up, I guarantee you somebody say it.
So you think he need to end the season on a 70% type deal with a Super Bowl for anybody to give respect?
Yep. But no, because okay.
Because I felt like 2022 when they seen him play at his best, he got a lot of respect. Then 2023 kind of took the respect away. Right,
and then 70% of these same fans is going to be like, yo, Jalen Hurts is up there, man. He one of the ones. And then 30% going to be like, but he had Saquon. But Vic Fangio had the defense playing. And he had A.J. Brown. They're going to blame everybody else, but not the person that's distributing the rock. They're going to blame everybody else.
That makes no sense, bro. That makes no sense. Bro, name a team that won a Super Bowl without help.
1, 2, name a quarterback that had not one, but 2 1,000-yard receivers multiple years and still don't get high praises to getting them the ball. Ain't like they got in the air, made the ball come to them. Like he threw these guys the ball.
They say he a one-read jump ball quarterback. That's what somebody told me. I said, who the fuck catches jump balls on my team? What? They're like, yeah, he one-read jump ball. Bruh.
Right.
You can go watch any tape. Most of his throws are dots, never jump balls. He barely ever throws a jump ball.
He went in the ring, like I said, they're going to make another excuse. I bet you can't do it again.
I kind of agree with you. I kind of agree with DV. Like I don't even think the rain will stop some of the talking they got.
No, it's gonna keep going. Gonna keep going. I just want him to win a ring for the city, and then talk his talk. Because I felt like if we would have won against that the Chiefs, if he would have won, because how he was talking. In them interviews when they was like, I'm sorry about how we treated him. The way what he said, I'm like, yo, he was ready. He was ready to talk his. This probably wouldn't have been up there with Kelsey, John, but it would have been up there. He would have lost his voice too.
I don't know. He might have took Kelsey. The only reason Kelsey's is so epic is like some of his key words, and then he wore the damn suit. The suit really killed. The suit killed him. It ain't nothing that can top the suit.
But everything he said was true. They was talking trash about everybody on our team.
Nobody.
No, he's the most. He's the most.
Bro, listen. I just told somebody this the other day, bro. I said the year that Joe Burrow went to the damn Super Bowl, he had just as much help as Jalen, bro. The same help as Jalen, bro. He had 2 wide receiver ones. A good wide receiver 3, which he didn't have Goddard, but he had the wide receiver 3. He had TJ Hawkins. Didn't he have TJ? No. What's they tight end there? For the Bengals.
For the Bengals, yeah, they had I know what you're talking about because I always got him on my fantasy. What's his name?
They had
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Then they had Joe Mixon. Like they had the same structure, and nobody brought up Joe Burrow having help.
Oh no. You know why? Because it was always a question about his offensive line, whereas though Stoutland has the best offensive line.
You mad at me because not you, but you mad at me because my offensive line.
No, I know what you're saying.
Like, come on, bro, that's not my fault. You hired Rudy Poo to get your offensive line together. He can't teach them how to block a fly. And then it's crazy, bro. Anybody that got help, like Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Kareem Hunt, Pacheco, I mean, they had a squad too. Come on, they won with Cheetah. Sammy Watkins,
but then they had. But see, when you say Sammy Watkins, they be like Sammy Watkins. You had like he Justin Jefferson or somebody. But I'm like Sammy Watkins still can play.
He had a stupid play.
Look at who we went to the Super Bowl with wide receiver wise, bro. 2 of them, they was about to throw them out the league. They was like, yo, they watched.
Torrey Smith and Alshon was almost gone. Torrey Smith, Alshon. Who was wide receiver 3?
What you call him? Nelson Aguilar.
Nelson and Torrey was almost out the league. Nelson had Nelson.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Cowboys. You see what he did? That boy had like a 60-yarder against them. I said, ooh. Hey, I said they hate him. He ain't been playing them in a long time for him to still.
All in all, as Philadelphia Eagles fans, we can't sit up there and sing the song "No One Like Us" that we don't care, and then care that nobody likes us. That doesn't make sense to me.
Nobody about the not like. I think. See, when you hear that song in my head, I think more about the fan base than I think about you hating a player for no reason. Like, it's just weird. Like the way they treat Jalen. I mean, they ain't even treat Donovan this bad.
No, because Jalen has something that Donovan didn't.
That swag.
Yes. Yeah.
That raw.
Right, but Joe was cool. Joe cool. Yeah, that was the thing, right? He just do on sunglasses.
Joe Shiesty.
He was cool, right? But Jalen Hurts, he can't get no high praise or nothing like that, right? But it's because nobody believed that Jalen Hurts was a good quarterback.
Right, Kev. You don't gotta like us, but they ain't no disrespect us.
They're going to disrespect us. They're going to disrespect us regardless, bro.
Nah, not that bad though. Once he stopped being a scrambler, he started conforming to it. They didn't kill him that bad, bro. I remember, bro. They killed him. They killed him for a little while. He got a little bit of the, and then once he couldn't get over the hump, then they really started cooking him again. But for a minute there, Donovan had a good run where they loved him. Campbell Soup, bro. If you look at all the people,
That's what he threw up.
On some real talk.
That's what that boy threw
Look
up.
at all the people that was Campbell Soup enthusiasts, bro. Think about it. Think about all the people that's been, what did you call it? Brand ambassadors Campbell. Think about it. Now, Donovan stand out as one of the people, right?
That's the last person we remember that actually mattered to us.
Like, because the other ones have been you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was probably one of the only noticeable black people to be on Campbell.
Yeah.
Only other person I remember having Campbell Soup was what? Michael Strahan?
Yeah.
And his run wasn't even long. Yeah. He only got the run because of the Super Bowl against against Tom.
We gotta look at the trade value on Michael Strahan though. You know, going back to the Dave Chappelle skit, we gotta look at it. We gotta make sure.
He a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He ain't all the way solidified in the terms of, But
Facts.
hey man, we had a 2-hour mark. We gotta get into our prediction. What's your prediction for me, good brother? I got a good
score prediction.
Yeah, man.
Score prediction for this game.
It's Wednesday now.
Yep. I'm gonna be realistic. 27-20 Eagles.
I got the 28-17 Eagles.
28-17? I ain't mad at that score either. I ain't mad at that.
I feel like my defense goes. I just feel like my defense is gonna show up again. I feel like they're gonna get off the bus.
Jalen Carter.
And they don't have a running game from what I looked at on the board. They don't have a Rashad White he has 20 something carries for like 60 yards. No, he got 30 something carries. He got 31 carries, 62 yards. And Bucky Irvin is looking like the lead back, and he only got like 115 yards. So their running game is kind of little slow. I believe if you let Jalen Carter, you let Sweat, Nolan, Brandon know they can pin their ears back and come get you, I think you have a bad day out there, bro. I just don't believe it's going to. And I don't think we got to come out in the 5-man front this week, to be honest. I think we will. Just to start the game off, to fill it out, just because that's the last day we showed people. Just to fill out if they're going to try to run on us, just so we prepare. But I don't think they're going to try to run a lot. I think they're going to try to put Baker in some passing situations. He's been sacked 10 times in 2 weeks.
What's going on, E? Man, love y'all guys.
I just told him, E.
Yo, E, man, that's crazy.
Didn't I just tell you he was bad? Did I tell you Cody March was bad? He gonna get cooked, fam. He might give up something. He might lead the well.
Hey, Jigga, don't put that out there, man. We ain't going to OT. We're not doing OT.
Huh?
We're not doing. He told us Dot's going to have a walk-off OT touchdown.
No, I don't want to go into OT with these folks.
I don't want to go into OT. I want to go 4 quarters with a win. That's it.
So Eric, since you're here, hey man, y'all. What is it? Friday. Friday, me and Brett supposed to tap in together. He supposed to come on 41-33-5. But I got a question for you while you're here. Do you think Cody Marsh will give Bryce Huff his first sack? They're gonna slide the line to JC. That still ain't gonna be good.
No, it's not.
Nope. They did that. They did it a little bit last week. They tried a little bit last week, but they did it with the backup center. He got whooped.
Mm-hmm.
He got whooped bad too.
Well, he did got the starter got took out the game too.
Yeah, he got hurt in the first.
Yep. That takes down.
Hey, Huff gonna get his first one this week, huh? Huff gonna get his first one this week.
I need him to, so people can start backing up off of him.
Hey, I think they just dropped their video too today, if I'm not mistaken.
They dropped on Wednesdays.
I think so. I think I seen it pop on my
No,
phone.
I thought probably. I seen the solo one. I didn't see the one with him and Eric.
Let me see. I seen the one the Saints review. I be tired then. I be trying to.
I kind of think.
Oh yeah, they still got the Saints review. So I think the Bucks review should be coming.
Yeah. You need to collapse the pocket.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He does do a lot of the unnecessary movements and make you kind of need to get right. So
I just want to win this game, get 3-1, and then go into the bye week, and going over. We got more than enough time to fix certain things that needs to be fixed.
I think we'll be all right though. I'm sure we'll be all right.
Hmm? Yeah.
So what you got coming for the people this week, man? I know you got some videos dropping, obviously.
Oh, just a couple of videos. I'm gonna get my predictions as well. Of course, I'm gonna do my studying more on the Bucks. I know certain guys are already out. I'm just prepare for the game, man. And then 8:00 we gonna be back with the aftermath and just talking about the game and everything. And then my show, since my boys is back from New Orleans on Monday. But that's all I got going
on. Yeah, I ain't really got much going on, man. I think Saturday, we're gonna be reviewing the game. Obviously, my girl Pop, one of my co-hosts, took an L to us, so I'm pretty sure she's not gonna be 100% happy. Friday, me and Eric gonna be tapped in. So y'all catch up with us on that. Other than that, man, I ain't really got too much going either, man. I'm just, I'm gonna try to get some things. I'm trying to work on this OBS, so I'm trying to get that back right. I'm trying to still figure that out. But Philly put me on, so I'm assuming I'm gonna get a little better. He gave me a video to watch to really know how to do that, so I can get into. Yeah. I told you I want to do a little bit more with my videos, other than just put out videos. But hey, before we go, I got one thing to say that I love. Chris Long, he said, "I'd rather say whoa than sick 'em." That bar been in my head since he said it, bro. I'd rather say whoa than sick 'em. And that's if you claim, I ain't gonna say if you claim you a dog, but if you portray to be one of them ones, a dog, whatever you want to say it is, I'd rather you be on all 10, all go at all times, over me having to say, "Hey man, I need some fun." And every time my boy wanna have a moment where he stand on business, I'm cool with it. And I know a lot of people is like, "Oh, he need to calm down." I'm cool with it, and that's just me.
Who? Yeah, Jalen Carter can do that all day. I don't care.
Especially
you see Clint Hurt, he was cracking up. He was laughing.
Oh yeah.
Clint Hurt was laughing.
I mean, he had to play it off later, like, "Oh, let me get him out the way." Yeah. We all know you was with the bum fooleries.
He said pretty low scoring game. Hopefully not.
I think it'll be semi low scoring.
I said 27. I said 27-20. You said 28-17.
Yeah.
I think we
kind of think it's so, yeah.
Take Jalen off the leash.
It's coming.
Yeah, he was. Clint was cracking up, man.
Yeah, Clint was an audible. He was with Audible. He had look. Then when he seen Tyron walking over, he like, all right, come on. We don't want to get in no trouble. I think he still would have let him go if Tyron would have stayed into the game. But Tyron started walking towards him. He was like, all right.
Jalen Carter, because it's politics as usual. Jalen Carter is in this, everybody bad side now from how he came into the league.
I don't know why. Don't make sense.
And that's why I was saying, Eric, I said the same thing. He's going blitz. I just want to see how well prepared that we were for it. The wide receivers is going
blitz. Why did he blitz?
I want to see how that line. I got to see how that line.
No. Last week against a team with no receivers, why he didn't blitz them?
Who bowls? I don't know.
He didn't blitz. He didn't blitz. Bo Nix. And Bo Nix, and if you know Denver, they ain't got nothing at receiver. Why he didn't blitz them? He played quarters like 70% of the time. He let Bo Nix sit back there and cook.
Eric said they did.
Not a lot though. I was just talking to them boys. They said this was the lowest they blitzed all season so. Oh, simulated pressure. And they simulated from quarters? That's what they was telling me, it was quarters. I don't know about that one now. I don't know.
If we going off of just stats, then yeah.
Who? Cortland Sutton? That's the only one they got that's better than our receivers right now because everybody else on there is buns. And Sutton ain't really that good. I low key listen. I'll take Sutton over Jahan, but it ain't by a lot.
Okay.
It ain't by a lot. I don't got no respect for that dude. Dude don't be making he don't create no separation. He's not really a good back. Like
Eric, I do got a question for you because you said our best guy is Dotson. Do you feel like that Jalen would lean more on guys that he was practicing with throughout the training camp and off season more than Jahan Dotson, or you think Jahan Dotson would be the wide receiver one?
Man, Sutton ain't really been good lately, man. He done fell off a cliff.
Goddard, Barkley. Yeah. That's going to become too predictable, you think?
Yeah, I think it will be. Like, listen to this. Okay, DV. Sutton, 132 yards his first season, 772, 829, 776. We ain't going to count 2020. He had 1,000 yards, then he had 700. To me, he not that much better. Like, his best season was 1,100, and that wasn't really good. I think they close. Just me personally, I think they closer than people may have seen. He might be a little bit better because he has the experience, but I do agree that it's probably going to be. I think 28-17 is to me just still lowest. I feel like it could go. I mean, it could be more, but we're going to see. Jalen has to be as precise as I think he has to be all season. I think he has 80, like I said, 80% completion percentage in my eyes.
Right.
Marginally, though, Eric, I don't think it's like a huge gap between the two. I think he's better because he understands position better. He's a vet. He understands ins and outs of zones and things of that nature. But him just coming in and being way better than Dotson, I just don't see it. He don't really create a lot of separation anymore. I mean, to me, he doesn't. He just
I'll take Jahan Dotson. In this situation now. Now, does Sutton make us better? Yes. He does, but like I said, we've seen it before. What Olamide Zaccheaus is having a good season, comes to the league. I mean, come to the Eagles, and he doesn't really do what we thought he was going to do. Because the scheme didn't fit, and they did not know how to scheme him open.
Right.
But we got this game, man. I ain't worried about it. I ain't too worried. I ain't too concerned. You can't keep having nail biters though.
That is what he does. He is a bigger receiver than I give him that.
Mm-hmm.
But oh man. I'm ready for this game already, dog. Like I wish low-key wish nah, I don't wish that. Never mind. I don't like Thursday games. I was gonna say I low-key wish it was Thursday, but nah.
No. I just want to have a good time watching the other team play. See what happens.
Right. Yeah. And the Saints have it. You know what I mean? So let's see if we can change the tide of Tampa having our number.
Right. That's what we need. We need him to be clean.
I really forgot that that's Jalen's third time beating him.
The Saints, yeah.
Yeah. I kept saying 2-0. They were like, nah, he 3-0. And I'm like, what? He beat him in 2020 and this year. They're like, nah, we played him in 2021. I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember.
We did.
I'm not sure. And I can't lie. I'm not sure. I'm hopeful that he will, but I'm not sure. We were just talking about this.
AJ back after the bye because I need him back for that Browns game because I'm gone. So I need him back.
You needing him back and him being back, you know how this works. I needed him back this week. I needed him back this week for Tampa, but he ain't.
I'm more on the 3 to 4 weeks range, and that coming out of the bye, he's going to be practicing, man. He's going to be ready.
I'm a little skeptical because I mean, to me, it just feels like how if you can't even you're not doing any practice, you're not limited to nothing. So how far are you really out? Like how bad is the damage to the hamstring? Like where are you at as far as rehab, as far as health? How far are you at it being repaired? Like, and it's like you're not able to do anything but rehab. So it's kind of like in my position, like, okay, I know how tricky a hamstring is. So I'm just kind of on the optimistic side that he'll be here for the Browns game. But I'm not holding my breath on him.
Right.
He should be though. It would be nice for him to be back so we can get back to full health. I believe everybody else on the roster will be back, except for the one guy nobody wants on the roster.
Right. Not that dude. He can go. He can go. I'm good on him.
If he has to play any snaps, I'm gonna be so sad. That'll be the one Eagle game I turn the TV off.
Will we trade for a receiver?
I don't think I was talking about it earlier. I thought we would at some point, but where does that receiver fit if you bring another guy in? But you got Covey out, so you kind of need an extra body in there. Do you trust Paris Campbell? I don't think he does enough.
They do got extra body. They just signed him to the practice squad.
Nah.
Jonathan Ross.
No. He gonna be cut as soon as AJ and Smitty come back.
No, but Covey's gonna be out for the 6 weeks. He's going to still be on the roster.
He didn't come in for Covey. He came in because Smitty out.
So you think if Smitty wasn't hurt, that they wouldn't have did that?
No. Bro, listen. So what does John Ross do that he helps Covey out? He doesn't return kicks. He doesn't do any of the things that we would need him to do to come in and take Covey's spot.
Bro, they like him though. They like him though.
I believe they like him because he knows the
I'm not saying.
No. Look, think about what I'm saying. If you're gonna elevate somebody, you would want somebody that knows the playbook. John Ross was here the whole camp. it's easy to put him in a position you had him in before and him understand what he's supposed to do. You can't really bring in another wide receiver this week and expect him to be up to par. That hand, he got a big cast on his hand, Eric. Got like a big nasty cast on his broke hand.
No, I'm good on him.
Who, Joseph Nagata?
Mm-hmm. I'm good on him.
I mean, he practice squad?
Yeah, I'm good on him.
He's a preseason camp demon.
Just like Greg Ward.
You can't tell Philly, you can't tell Eagle fans that, but they love Greg Ward. Like that boy was Randy Moss. They be talking to me about Greg Ward. I be looking at him like, bro,
he definitely
Ward. Like,
but
yeah,
he's definitely a fan favorite.
He got hard. Like he's guaranteed hands, but Greg Ward was buns.
Look, man.
He was good for when we needed him because we didn't have anything.
And I don't know if they trust Coop to return.
They did.
They still got Gainwell back there. They got Gainwell back there.
They had him on kick. They had Gainwell on kick return, but they had Coop on punt. They letting Coop do punt.
Uncle something like a punt.
Yeah, if you try Jason Avant like that, bro, you were wild. Avant was way better than Greg Ward.
Yeah, he was. I like Jason Avant.
Yeah, Jason Avant was way better than Greg Ward. Nah, man, we can't do Avant like that, man. Jason Avant was He ain't one of the ones or nothing like that, man. He was better than Greg. Bro, listen, if y'all really think about it, listen to the receivers Greg Ward was competing with to be on the roster. And then really think about how great he was.
Talk about it.
Like, you really got to think about JJ, Jalen Reagor, what's the name? What's his name? Finnegan? No. Fulgham. Like,
no.
He was.
Yeah, Fulgham.
We had Devin Allen trying to try to for the roster. Like, he was beating out guys that were mid. So he looked way better. Obviously,
I ain't gonna say.
At the time,
I ain't gonna say mid. That's not mid. Mid is me. Mid is.
I was saying like the mid of the trash pile. Not mid of the good. Not mid of the good. Mid of the garbage. You know, like the mid of the garbage. Because I mean,
what receiver core was worse? What receiver core was worse? That receiver core or the receiver core before Terrell Owens got to the Eagles, when we had Pinkston, James Thrash, and my God, what's his name?
Big catch. Was it Freddie?
Freddie was number 4. We still had what's his name, man? Macklin.
Oh yeah, we still have Macklin. Yeah. No, I'll give it to that Greg Ward team, bro. I ain't gonna need a lot. They was some buns.
Forgot about basket too,
bro. They was some buns, bro. That team that Greg Ward played all them stuff. Like, and then people knocked Jalen for 2021.
Yeah. Nobody
picks up the paper and says, dang, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, and
receivers.
Nobody. Greg Ward, J.J. Arcega-White, Jalen Reagor. We had some buns on that team.
Yeah, we did. We definitely did.
It's crazy. But thank God we are in better times. Hopefully we don't ever have to go back to those times. I appreciate being at least if the game is gonna be as stressful, at least have me some surefire guys on the team. Like, God, if I'm gonna be stressed out, at least have me somewhere where I can have some faith. I ain't gonna lie, 2021, I didn't know how the hell we made the
playoffs. We ran the damn ball finally.
I don't even know how that worked. I was like, so people don't know we running? Oh, okay, I guess not. All right. I would look at the scout report, DB, and be like, okay, Devontae Smith, we got to cover him. Okay, Goddard, we got to cover him. Who? What? Hey, we blitzing all night, guys. We're going to make them throw it tonight. Why? They got JJ out there, Whiteside, and Jalen Reagor. We're going to make them throw it tonight. Yeah. Hey, he was so hungry, he traded with the Cowboys. I knew he was desperate for Devontae.
Because he had to make up for that mistake, or both of those mistakes.
That's a big
he had to
mistake.
make up for the mistake. Yes. We could have had DK and JJ, dog. Playing at least one year together.
I mean, they was back-to-back drives. I mean, they probably would have played multiple years together.
No, they didn't play multiple years.
How did we do that? But the only thing is, I think about it like this. If you take DK in the first one, are you even in position to get Justin Jefferson in the second one?
Yeah,
and then if you do bring a DK, do we get Jalen? Because Wentz probably plays better if he has top wide receivers. He don't have the aging goobs.
Yeah, but at the same time, things happened with Wentz got hurt. So,
but do we even draft Jalen at that point, though?
I don't know.
That's the hard part.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because the reason we drafted him, wasn't it because of how we felt about Carson Wentz's play at that time? He was kind of getting hurt almost every season. He wasn't really playing great football.
It wouldn't be said. It wouldn't really be said about what was really going on. I think that some people think that it was a stab behind Doug Peterson's back. Then they was talking about utilizing Jalen Hurts like they were doing over there with the Saints with the tight end / quarterback. So that's how they was going to do it at first, or they was trying to do it.
I don't believe
you don't really know the
way they talk about it. Sometimes I feel like they was done with Wentz. Just when I hear them talk about it. I mean, the whole league passed on him, but we took the worst receiver to pass up on him, though.
We got JJ. You know the irony of it is, both of those players ended up on the team where the players that we should have got. Like, that's the irony.
Oh yeah, JJ Arcega-Whiteside went to the Seahawks, and Jalen Reagor went to the Vikings, and then they traded him to damn, that's crazy. Hey, you know how much the dudes that got picked in front of them probably picked on them?
Yeah, they had to.
I'll say Justin Jefferson, maybe not, but DK, he on his head. He was probably in there like, you remember you got picked in front of me, right? Remember that? You won't be here long.
He didn't even make it. He didn't even make it out. He wasn't there long. That's how like that year was him getting out the van.
Well. The thing was, they immediately changed him to tight end, and that kind of really screwed him up. That kind of really screwed him up. I forgot they changed him to tight end. They changed him to tight end like the first week he was there during camp.
Yeah.
And I mean, JJ Arcega-Whiteside was a big guy, but he wasn't a blocker. He wasn't blocking shit. So as soon as they seen that, they were like, all right, yeah, you're out of here. Jalen Reagor making a little name for himself, though. I mean, he kind of stood in the league, kind of holding on. He a return man now. And didn't he catch a pass on us in the preseason game and got all happy?
You said Jalen Reagor? I thought he just got cut.
Oh, he got cut?
I think that's what I read.
Dang.
Yeah, I think
again?
I think he just got cut. What you mean? Yeah, it just say football route receiver now.
It say Chargers on mine.
Oh yeah, he just got picked up by the Chargers. I see. To the practice squad though.
Still making it around the league.
Yeah, he just got picked up. But yeah, the Patriots cut him.
Yeah, cause they getting rid of all the heavyweights. If you ain't cutting it, we cutting you. But we had the 2 hours and 30-minute mark, man. You got any last words for the folks?
And Fly Eagles Fly, man. You know, just keep up with looking at our channels, man. Like both channels, bro. Coming on Saturday. Probably have something going on Friday. And yeah, you know, Fly Eagles Fly, go Birds.
Yeah, man. Tap in with us, man. Stay safe. To all the people in Florida, man, that's gonna experience this hurricane, man. Prepare up, man.
Yo, yeah, that too.
You know, I'm here, but I know I ain't gonna get the worst brink up. It's gonna be people to get worse. So prayers up for y'all, man. Fly Eagles Fly, go Birds. Till next time, y'all know what it is.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy King DV, and I'm with my co-host Smitty. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's love, man.
For A.J. Brown. Michael Carter the second.
They don't know Jalen Hurts like we know Jalen Hurts. They
was hanging on to Jalen Hurts.
Until next time, man, y'all know what it is.